All right, we'll just probably start actually. A few other folks they wanted to join, but I don't know if they're coming or not. Okay. Hello there. Hello, Patrice. Can you hear us? Just wanted to make sure everybody can hear me, and then let me share my screen as well. That way, well, I'll be sharing in a minute. All right. So thank you, folks. First of all, just a brief introduction. My name is Anwar Azim, and professionally, I'm an IT manager. But I do online. I've been doing online business for a little bit over 5 years now. But with Walmart, it's been over a year. It's been really great with Walmart. We've been doing almost last month. I did almost $60,000 revenue in one of my store, and I have a friend of mine who I'm helping. He also has a Walmart store, and he did almost 50K last month as well. So we're doing really awesome, and mostly online arbitrage, and that's about the Walmart side. But beside that, I've been doing Canva. I think that's what all of you are here for. So thanks for joining. I know it's busy. You want to spend time with your family. Me too. I have 4 kids. But I thought some of the knowledge I have, it may help you guys. So I saw a few of you are interested. So I thought let me just give some value to my family members. Hopefully, it will be a useful session. I did ask if you guys wanted to learn anything in particular because Canva is huge. You can do so much. And I've been using Canva now 5 years. And the journey I took on Canva, why did I start using it? I remember back in the day when I started on e-commerce, and I was looking for a designer, and I found a few overseas, and some of them they were good and they were very expensive. And then some of them were not so good. Obviously, they were cheap. But the main problem that I was facing that finding designer who understand the concept. It's not just knowing how to make designs, but to understand the concept. So I was going back and forth with them quite a bit. I said, tweak this, tweak that, and it was just taking too much time. And then I said, you know what? I just have to figure it out how to do it better way. And then I started looking into different tools and whatnot. Back in the day, a long time ago when I was in school, probably 10, 15 years ago or 12 years ago, I used to do some Photoshop. But then when I needed it 5 years ago, I kind of forgot everything because I didn't use it for so long. Plus, it's quite complicated. So I was looking for something that's easy to learn again. And that's when I came across Canva. And then since then, I've been using Canva. I never hired a designer ever again. But if I do now hire anybody, it will be just for that. I want to save time. I just don't want to do it by myself. That's why. Otherwise, I don't think I need a hello. I don't think I need any designer right now. Canva pretty much gives me everything that I need. So I think you guys will love this tool. If you are using already, that's very good. But if you're not, they have free version. You can start looking into it, and you can continue to use it. But if you are using on regular basis, I would just say go for pro version. It has a lot, and you can use it to full extent, and you'll enjoy it. And I have the pro version. I've been using it pro version for almost 3 to 4 years now. And then I love it. Actually, I don't know, like so many things, like middle of the night, I woke up and I wanted to design something, and Canva is there. I just log in and I start doing things. So that's really awesome. And then you can work with your team and whatnot. So that's about me, and that's about my journey in Canva. So again, I think some of the folks just joined. So welcome to the session. I really enjoy talking about Canva, and very happy to be here with all of you and trying to give some value to our Walmart mastermind, elite mastermind family. So hopefully you'll learn something, and we'll start right away. But before I do, I just wanted to ask quickly. I'm planning. Actually, I'm in the way in the process of creating a whole course on Canva. So what I want from you all, if you can just give me some honest feedback, if you like after going through this session today, if you think this sort of information is helpful, if you could just give me some feedback, whether written or video, or both, right? That would be really helpful in the future for me. But you guys are my family, so definitely happy to share whatever I can from my side. Does anybody have any question before we start with Canva? I don't know if we probably have an hour or hour and a half, so I really would like to have some of you introduce yourself if you want. We'll just give you that opportunity. If not, we'll just dive into Canva. Does anybody want to introduce themselves? Because I don't know many of you. I'm new to this mastermind group, so.
My son is driving, but here.
All right, let's go. That's the spirit. Anybody else?
Canva, but I'm not good at using it, so I'm excited about this.
Okay, awesome. Anybody else? Anything about Walmart? Because we're Walmart elite family, right? I do online arbitrage only so far. We're thinking about private labeling, but anybody wants to share anything before we get started with Canva?
Hold on. Hi, I'm Keely.
Yeah.
I tried to use Canva for a while, and I tried to go through the YouTube videos, but the problem with me is it was the free version, and I couldn't figure out how to manipulate the designs the way I wanted to.
Okay.
So I gave up after a couple of weeks, and I was like, I'm done.
Okay.
But now that you talk about it, I think I want to use it to manipulate some of my photos that I have for new listings. So I thought that would be a good idea to try the pro version. Now that you say the pro version is easier, I might have to reconsider that.
Yeah, actually, I'll share some concept that you see that on the left-hand side. It's called design hacking or design hacker, right? I consider myself as a design hacker. So entrepreneurs doesn't need to be necessarily very creative in design. That's where if you become very creative, that's when you mess up, actually. So we need to find something, and this is the concept I call design hacking. You need to find something that is already working in the market. And I talk about this design hacking concept in very detail in my course. But basically what it is, you just find something that's working already on the market, and you use Canva to mimic that design. Don't try to be creative. In fact, creativity kills your sales and stuff like that, because when it comes to creativity, we all have different kind of mindset. So something is very nice to you, maybe not that nice to me, or vice versa, right? But we need to, when it comes to business and marketing, you need to make your decision based on data. And I call myself data scientist, because even in my business, in my Walmart business, the reason why I was able to scale from zero to almost $60,000 sale in my store, and my friend's store almost $50,000 a month, because we track our data. I built a system. I talked about it with Mihal some time back, and I showed her the spreadsheet that I built. I'm from IT background, so I have a spreadsheet that I built. It tracks all the thing from sending the product to Walmart, if they have received it, if you can track your case and whatnot. You can track your sales. You can use that spreadsheet to predict how much product you need to have your inventory, how much product you have with you versus how much product you ordered, and then how much product you have with Walmart. So all those things, I come to my spreadsheet almost on daily basis and read the data, and based on that data, I make decisions. So if you know how to analyze data, whether it comes to designing or any sort of business, I think that's really helpful. But yeah, anybody else? I'll take that as a no. All right, let's go start with Canva. Let me share my screen quickly, and desktop 1, 2. Tell me if you can see the Canva screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect. All right. All right, let's talk about first of all, we're going to talk about logo. So when it comes to a new business, even with Walmart, they recommend that you upload your logo. But how do you create a logo? How do you create a logo in Canva? So basically, you come here, you click on this create a design, and then you can just write logo right here, and it gives you this option. Okay. and then you will have all these templates. So you can basically use any of these templates that you like, and you can start messing with it. Let's say if you want to talk, take this one, you can change this color. Some of this logo you can edit, some of them you cannot. The way you know if you can edit or cannot, you see this edit image size. So you just click on this. You see there is a red color and white color. So you can change this. So if I wanted to make the red to yellow, we'll just edit it, click this one, color, and make it yellow. You see the color changed. And if you want to change the font of this, you select here and you can say, okay, I want to go with this font instead, right? And if I want to make other part yellow, I just can do that. So basically what I did here, instead of highlighting the whole thing, I double clicked and I selected the end part, the matte, and then I changed the font or the font color. And there are many things within this. We probably not going to have time to talk about everything, but anything it pops out in your mind, you have question, please do ask me. I can certainly try to answer it for you. So this is how you kind of create logo. There are a bunch of them, so many of them. You can search and take a logo on. One quick thing I want to talk about here, when you're searching for any sort of template, right? Any sort of template, you can come here and you can click here and you can say, let's say your brand color is yellow and black, something like that. Yellow is my favorite color. So I'll just say, I will go with yellow color only. So it'll give you sort all the, or most of the logo it will give you, and it applies to any template within it logo or any other template. You can go, you can sort it by color and it will give you all the yellow color logo. You see, most of them has some sort of yellow touch to it. So you can use any of these. If you want to select other color, let's say this one, you can have this as well. So this is how you you have your brand color and you can start creating design from your brand color, right? And then on this time, you can select by different language, but I don't know if we really need it. By default it's English, so we'll just leave it at that. And if you want to clear the color selection, you can just clear it, and that's how you see is clear all to 0, and we are back to the default. So that's about logo. And one thing about logo, you want to keep it simple. You don't want to make it too complicated. Just keep it simple. Branding is not about logo. Branding is how you serve your customer.
Hey Siri, directions to Walmart.
I'm sorry? Did anybody have any question? Okay, probably not. Logo is, try to keep it simple and try to stay consistent with your brand color. I think you'll do perfect. Don't try to make it complicated logo. And there's no need to actually really hire somebody to create, at this stage at least. You don't need to pay $500 to somebody to create simple logo. So I think Canva should do fine for you. Anybody has any question about logo? I guess not. Okay. Next, we want to talk about color wheel. This is pretty interesting. A lot of us, we are entrepreneur. We are not. I'm not very very creative. So I some tools that can help me out, right? So I don't know which color goes with what. So Canva has this tool called Canva Color Wheel. And the way you get to it, you can come to this canva.com/color/color wheel, color-wheel. Or if you just Google it, let's say I'm on Google and I say Canva Color Wheel, and then it will bring you here. What does this tool do? Are any of you familiar with this?
I've never seen that.
Okay.
So it's not something that you can get through Canva. You have to do it. You have to do canva.com color. You can't click on it within the Canva.
I don't know. I have never checked it. This is the easiest way. So I just come to Google and do this, and it gives you. I think you can actually, once you're logged in, you can directly take it from here and then go. But so what we can do actually with this. So let's say I want my primary color, my brand. So there are a few options here. One is that you choose a color, and then with the color code, you can put it here. And then based on that, you can see different options with your primary color. So this is your primary color. So if I want to make my primary color as this color, and I want to know what is similar color to this one. So if I want to blend something, right, with my primary color. So this is my primary color, and it's telling me this is gonna be a color that you can blend in with that color. So, and it gives you the code right here. So if you copy this code from here, it's already copied. And let's say if we want to go to our logo, and if you want to change this background, watch this. So this color, and we can click on this plus sign, and we can just select this and Control V. It will give you that code here, and this color will change. Exactly same color, you got it, right? So that's how you pick a color and then change whatever you need to change. So let's go back to the color wheel. So now let's say instead of monochromic, I want, and every explanation they give you right here, which, what does this mean? What does that monochromatic means? And analogous means triadic. So you can read through that. But now here, this is my primary color, but it's giving me two more color that I can use as a combination if I want to create a design with 3 different color. And as far as the design is concerned, the less is more. You don't want to put too much color because that will distract your audience, right? Whether it's be advertising or you want to create your product or things like that, you just need to have few colors. They go together, or sometimes it's contrasting, depending what you want to do. You don't want to put like 7, 8 colors in a design, and that will just confuse the person looking at it. It's not, doesn't look really nice. And then we have triadic. So this is like 2 more contrasting color you are getting. This is my primary color. I want 2 different contrasting color to make my image pop up. So as you can see on this color wheel, this color, like this is your primary, and these are like opposite of 2 opposite colors to your primary color. So you can copy this and use it on your design. And the last option there is 4 opposite colors. So if I want to, up to 4, right? If I want to design something with 4 different color, this is what I'm gonna use. But I don't usually go more than 3 for the most part. I try to stay within 2 or 3 different color. And then you can, so let's say we selected this one, we can say create a graphic, and it will just, if you have your Canva logged in, it will just bring you some templates that has all those 4 different color element to it. Okay. I mean, not all of them is 100% match, but they will try to, the algorithm will try to guess as much as possible to bring you some template there. But there was another option within this color wheel. I'm trying to find where. Give me a second. There's another option where you can bring and upload an image, and then based on your image, it will tell you which color to use on that image. I don't know where, I haven't done that for some time. We are back to the same place. I don't remember actually, but there is something like later on when I find it, I'll probably let you guys know or give you the link where it is, where you can you see, learn about colors, image, and whatnot. So they talk quite a bit about colors. So if you want to read further, you can certainly read here. But when I find that image option that you can import, upload an image, and based on that you can have image suggestion from Canva. Once I find that, I'll let you guys know. sometime you will see, sometime what you'll see, let's say it's actually within Canva as well. So let's say we want to go to elements. Let's go to a photo. So if I select a photo, and then okay, here it is. Actually, it's here as well. So let's say let me just 1 second. Let's do this. Where is the photo? Here it is. So here's this photo, and we want to write something on top of it. But we don't know what sort of color we want to use. So let's say if I take text, and this is how you bring text. Now by default is black, but I want to see what other options I have. So when I come here, you see it's suggesting me based on this photo here, if you want something similar color, right? If I want to put this text here instead of black, I can take something similar to this photo. You see this photo color, and they're suggesting few colors here from this image. So they're like, it's close to this image. So you can probably pick this one. So it kind of blends together nicely. So this is where they suggest, but there is another option within the color wheel, which I can't seem to find right now, but later on, if I find it, I'll let you guys know. So that's about color wheel. Any question about color wheel?
No, but what are some of the other tabs on the left-hand side? Like, what do they do?
This?
Yeah, like some elements. I'm like, wait, what's that? And text, I can understand a photo,
Yeah,
but
sure. I'll just remind me at the end. Let me just go through what I have on the list, and we'll come back to it, and I'll just give you a brief. Okay?
Sure.
Sounds good. So one of them actually is okay. Let's go to home. We'll start from home. And then we have so many templates already created. Okay. So based on what you want to do, you can come here and search it here. Okay. You see these templates. So let's say we want to do, I don't know.
Anwar, so like here, if we're trying to do an image to put on Walmart and I want to size it correctly, the way that they say, which template would I use? So I'm always confused as to which template I should use for an image.
Okay, sure. So for Walmart, whatever they suggest, it's probably not here, but I'll show you a way how you can do it. You can come here and you can come here and say create a design, and you see this custom size.
Yes.
You can select this custom size, and you can put it in pixel, or you can put in inches, millimeter, or centimeter. So if it is let's say 2000 by 2000, it's right here by pixel, and then you can put your number, or let's say it's 2000 by 1550, and once you click this, it will give you the size right here.
And then I would just, like, if it was a backpack, I would just drag it in there or upload the picture right on top, and then it will do the right size.
Yeah, it will see right now it's there. So if I take an image, let's say, if I take a photo, let me delete this. Let's say I take this photo, and right now this is my frame, this is my canvas. Okay, this is the right size that I have selected, but the photo is not that size. So what you can do, you can right click, and you can say set image as background. It will fit it within that frame. Now if you say no, I want this guy to be a little bit on the right, you can double click and you can drag it right, left. You see what I mean?
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah, if you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger, and you can say, okay, I want bigger, I want to focus on this guy more, and then you outside, and it's done. It just will take the frame. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So that's a good question. So one thing I wanted to show you, which is pretty helpful for our Walmart sellers. So I do on online arbitrage, like I said. So meaning I'm selling other companies' brand, right? So sometime what happened? Let's say I send it to Walmart and they miss it, right? They miss it. And by the way, it's really important to track all the product that you're sending. If you're sending for WFS, it's very, very important to track your product, because sometimes they will receive it, not make it live. Sometimes they would just lose it. And it's very often we're seeing, as the time goes, they're just missing more and more. So if you're selling a product, you're making $1 profit. And if the product purchase cost is $15, and if they miss one of them, guess what? You have to now sell 15 more at least to come to a break even. So it's very tricky, and if you don't pay attention to this, it will take away all of your profit. Last month, my friend that I'm helping him, we had $1,500 worth of product. They were either missing, they damaged it, and whatnot. So we had to go actively track them and create cases, and they refund it. If you don't, they're just gonna forget about it. So if you're doing WFS, pay very, very close attention to it. So that takes us to the point, sometimes you track it and they say, oh, well, can you send us an invoice? So that's fine. We can send an invoice because we are buying from different wholesalers and whatnot, or from different stores. So we can send an invoice. That was the beginning. We didn't have this issue. But nowadays, what they're saying, okay, send us invoice, but you need to have that UPC or GTIN added to that invoice. Now I'm like, how are they gonna, like, I cannot go to Sam's Club and say, hey, can you please add, can you add GTIN or UPC for me? Who am I? They're not gonna listen to me. So I said, okay, we have to play a little bit hacking or trick here. So what we have done, we have taken that PDF, that invoice from Sam's Club, we have uploaded it in Canva, and we edited it. And I'll show you right now how we do that. We edit that and add the GTIN or UPC there and download it back as a PDF and send it to Walmart, and they have no problem with that. So sometime you'll come across this problem. This is how you solve it. Okay, you ready for it? I think this is going to be pretty useful for all of us who are selling on Walmart. So you go and where do you go? Here, create an image. For some reason, I'm not seeing that file here. Oh boy, this is important. I need to show you guys this one. So sorry, just bear with me one sec.
I think we saw it earlier. You'll just need to scroll down below on the first document that you opened, or first folder that you opened. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, you'll just need to scroll down a bit. I believe I saw it earlier. Just slow down.
Oh,
There.
thank you.
Sure.
So here, we just selected it and we said import. So now it's importing, okay? And here it is. It's imported right here, okay? Do you guys see it? So basically we went here, we selected the file, and we said open, okay? And then you click here. So it is a PDF. If I show you the PDF on my other screen, you will see it's right here. This is the PDF, okay? So that's our invoice, okay? I just so this is the PDF. I imported my PDF, and now it's asking me to give them some feedback or something, but we're not gonna worry about it right now. Forget about it. And then we're gonna make it bigger right here. We're gonna make it bigger. Now you see this PDF is now editable, okay? You can oh, this PDF file has some issue, I think. It's not doing it, but I did it earlier. Let me show you another one. Let's say this one, okay? So assuming that PDF, usually normal PDF, it does come in import and becomes editable. So this is what it becomes once you do that process. For some reason, the other one isn't working. So this becomes editable. So now you can start typing here. Okay. And what I do, I come below the product. Okay. And I just come here and let's say I put GTIN and I can make a different color or whatnot. And then I'll just write that, you see, or if they want UPC, I'll just come below this one. I'll create enter and put UPC and whatever the number is, right? And then what I do, once that is done, I'll just come here and click on share, and here's download. You can download it, and you can say instead of PNG, you can just say PDF standard or PDF print. Okay, one of this PDF, and once you do that, it will, let's do this one, PDF print and download. And here is our new one with GTIN, and here's the UPC. You see this? So this is how you update or add GTIN or UPC to your invoice. And then you can send that to Walmart and they will happily take it and return or refund your money. So I think this will be helpful. For whatever reason, the other one isn't working. But I promise I've done it many times. It does work. It happens all the time when you try to show somebody the software started acting, but it does work. I promise. So that's our invoice editing. Does anybody have any question on that?
Yeah, just have a quick question. So you just took a photo of it, or that's
No.
on PDF format?
No, it's a PDF format. You cannot edit. Well, you can edit photo, but it has to be different way, not this way. I think the best way, because your invoices usually you get it in PDF, right? So you just import your PDF from here, and then you start editing. It should work. It should work.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think this will save you from losing lots of money with Walmart, because Sam's Club or other place, they would not listen to you and add GTIN for you. So you just do it by yourself on Canva and send it to them, and Walmart seem to be happy until they complain. We have to figure it out. But right now, we're entrepreneur. We face problem. We try to fix it right away. Deal with it later on if something else.
I love the workaround. That's a really good workaround because it happened to me and I was like, well, I don't have it. What am I going to do, But
Yep,
that's a really good workaround.
I think this option is available on free version of Canva as well. Yep. All right, let's dive into to show you a short video. So sometime, let's say you're doing private labeling or something like that. Now you want to create a short video either for YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever, right? I'm not sure if any of you are doing any kind of private labeling, but once you do, this is going to become very, very helpful. So you don't need a separate tool for making short videos. So you just make your video on your phone or something, and then you come here, you start creating video, okay? And then you can actually, so this is probably not the size for the short video, but the way you resize, and this applies to photo as well, you can come here and resize. And I think this feature is available for Pro only, okay? And then you can change it to, let's say I wanted to do the other way, 1080 by 1920. And I can say resize, or if you want to keep this size and have another one with the new size, you can do that as well. But for now, we're just going to do, so for that, you need to do copy and resize. So it will just copy another one, another version of what you have right here, and then resize the new one. But let's just do resize for here now. So here you go. We have somewhat kind of mobile size or whatever, right? And right away it gives you all the template. If you want to use any template from here, right away it gives you all this template. But if you have your own video, you can just come here and say upload, and you can say video, and you can start uploading video from here. You see, I've done few of them in the past, so it's showing me what I had. But if you want to get it from template, oops, wrong place. Sorry. Where is video? Actually, here they give you a bunch of templates as well. But I mean, there are multiple ways of doing the same thing. So if I want to create a design again and create video, and I want to resize it, 1080 by 1920, resize. So here you go. We have our template again, or the canvas, and then you can upload a video, or you can take any existing one as a template. Let's say we take this one, and now you want to put your name or a picture or whatever, right? Let's say we want to put a text. Something. Told you I'm not very creative. So we can say, hey, I want to just put hi there. A different color. Oh no. I don't know which one. Let's keep it at that. Okay, so then we can take this one and give different effect to this text as well. So right now this text is static, it's just sitting there. But if I want to give some effect to my text, I can come to animation and I can give different. See, this applies to all the elements in my video, including my text. So you can, there are a bunch of different effects, right? You can choose any of them, and this is how they're going to come. But if I wanted to, and then you can also add multiple ones. So this is one slide. If you want to create another one, let's say for next one, we're going to do my son, he's pretty little one, he loves doing Canva with cars, so that's why they have suggested recently used like different cars and stuff like that. He always play with Lamborghini and stuff. So now I have one of them here, one of them here. Now I want to combine them to make it one video. So if you come here and play, it shows you the time. So if I have this one and this one, it will be 1 minute 24-second video, you see? And then you can download it from here. But obviously short is not that big, so you want to make it small. And the way you do it, you can cut and playback and crop, flip, so many things you can do. You can just come here and say edit video. Oops, here, edit video, and you can make it small. Like I don't want that long, I want it small. So it will be just from here to here, 8.1 seconds. And you can have multiple effects as well. Let's say you created a video of yourself or something and you want to remove your background. This one, I haven't used it for a long time, but used to be not that good in removing background, but we can give it a try. Let's say we want to select this video and want to remove the background. It's doing something. Yeah. Yeah, so it did actually remove the background here, as you can see, but it removed some part of the image as well. But if you have, like, if you are sitting in front of like green image or something and you want to remove background, Canva can do that for you as well. So that's pretty cool feature. But our image is such, it was too much bright here. AI just thought that is part of the background as well and removed it. So this is how you can create different videos, and you can create pretty 5 minutes, 10 minutes videos as well. And you can do a bunch of things. You can clip it, like I said, playback and crop images. Like if I wanted to make it more like on the left, this is not the good picture for, obviously, for this demo. But this is how you do it. And then if you wanted to, let's say image or text, you wanted to have it on different angles. So the way you do it, you you drag it like top or you go upwards or downwards. This is how you remove any sort of element. So anything you see on the picture or in this canvas, every single thing is called element. So there are multiple layers to it, right? This is how the graphic designing or anything works, one sitting on top of another one. So these are called different elements, and the elements are sitting on top of each other. So that's how they work. But I'm not sure if you guys are going to be making any videos anytime soon, unless if you have private labeling. But just so you know that there's an option, you can do videos as well. Sorry, there's a message or something somebody's sending. Oh, Sarah, no problem. You said you don't have mic or camera. That's totally fine. Anybody has any question about videos or short videos? Okay, cool. What else? So what are the things that you can do on Canva? There are many things, like I said, but let me give you a few examples that I have done in the past. So one is this invoice editing. I think that will be pretty helpful for many of you. And then let me show you some of the examples I have done in the past. This one I just did in front of you guys. So let's do this one. So you see, you don't have to have a PowerPoint PowerPoint anymore. You can do presentation within Canva, and in my opinion, it's much easier, much cool. So let me show you quickly, if I may. So this is what, like, the template that I've created for my Canva course. So let me show you quickly what happens. So this whole thing is done within Canva. So you don't need to use PowerPoint. So you see, I kind of mixed different kind of animation, some videos. So there are multiple things are happening here. This is a small video, and these are different elements that I'm putting some what do you call, animation to it. So if I go to the next slide, this kind of design you can create right here. You can put different colors. It's much easier than doing it on PowerPoint, to be honest. It's pretty intuitive. In my course, I cover all these things, how you can make money with Canva and whatnot. Yeah, I talk about picture sizing and where you need to, put your image and whatnot. I'm just showing you guys. You see different kind of moving particles on the back of your presentation. So it brings the presentation to life a lot, actually. And then you see there is a dog moving within the image as well. So these sort of things you can make it a part of the presentation. I think in my opinion, it makes it much cooler and keeps your audience very focused on this. So what else? This one, you guys might take a note of this size right here. What is this? This good for your Facebook image. If you want to make an image or your profile picture, this is the size they recommend. So you may want to take a note of this 820 by 2, and then just take a screenshot of this, or you guys will have the video as well. So this might be helpful if you are ever wanting to create a profile image in your Facebook profile. I talk about it in very detail in my course, obviously. And then we talk about different kind of color. We just talked about, like, don't put too much color and whatnot. These are all covered in my course. And then you see all this kind of animation thing and putting these hearts and whatnot. You can do all of this. This is another one. You may want to take a screenshot. When you are creating some kind of photo for mobile optimization, this is the size you want to pick, 1080 by 1350. Why? Because it takes majority of the landscape, right? If you're taking different, like this size is good for PC. Sorry, I don't know, my son probably left his watch or something, it's making noise. So this is the landscape. You don't want to use this because you are using least amount of the space on the phone. So you want to use always this one, 1080 by 1350, if you want to optimize for mobile. And most of the people nowadays obviously are on cell phone, so you want to use that one instead. So take a note of that. That will save you a lot of time. The Canva or the Zoom background that I'm using right now, it's right here. So you can create Zoom background and use it as your background as well. And you can put different effect. I have some trick where I show, have all of the sudden somebody show up from left side or right side or something like that, like within the Zoom call video. So if you're having some, like family Zoom meeting or something like that, you can do some, something like that. That's funny. You can just make yourself pop up from another side, and it will give you an appearance of like your twin just walked into the meeting. There are a bunch of cool things that you can do with it. Have fun. And then we talked about PDF, what you can do with actually within Canva, you can create books, handouts, and digital flyers as well. And by the way, one thing I forgot to show, Canva Docs is now connected with, I think, ChatGPT or something like that, with AI, where you can start typing. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with ChatGPT, aren't you? Okay, so within Canva, ChatGPT is integrated, so you can start using ChatGPT within Canva. I think it's a pro version as well, and you can help ChatGPT, write books or something for you. I have written a book on mountain biking topic. It was like short book, I think around 40-50 page in a day or something, and I used pretty much ChatGPT in 6 hours. I think I've written that book. So you can use that. Obviously, presentation, that's what I'm showing you guys, that we can do presentation. Video recording, you can do screen recording as well, like like whatever you are showing on your screen, on your monitor, you can do screen recording as well. And obviously you can do logo and video editing and all those things within Canva as well. And these are some of the things that I talk about in my course, which is, how can you search, what are the keywords you look for, the importance of branding, layers, transparency, how you can make a cool photo and stuff like that, and locking, unlocking. These are all like techniques. Obviously we cannot cover all those like in an hour session, but these are the topics. If you look for it on YouTube or something, I think you'll find something that will be useful for sure. Pattern design, text effect. You may want to take a screenshot of this one as well. So these are shortcuts for Canva. If you are on Canvas, and if you just click on C, it will give you a circle, and then R for a square, and so forth and so on. So you may want to.
Is this just for PC or Mac? These shortcuts?
I think this one is for PC. Yeah,
I have to get out for Mac though.
I have Mac as well, so control will be here, command.
Okay.
Yeah, but I created this presentation for my course, and I was assuming like more people are using PC than Mac. So I'm not sure if that's true anymore, but. And then I talked about why you don't need virtual assistants. There are so many things you can do with Canva. One is the graphic designing. You can actually manage your social media posts, social media calendar within Canva. So you can schedule something. Let's say you want to create like 10 or 15 different posts for Facebook, and you want them to be posted every day. But you don't want to log into your Facebook every day and make sure you are posting it. So there's a calendar option which you can use within Canva, and you can connect with your Facebook page, and Canva will automatically post that in Facebook for you. So otherwise, people usually they do it by themselves, or they hire some VA. So you don't need any of those. Now you can integrate all of those within Canva and do make your posting. I think that's pretty much it on the presentation. And let me show you a few images that I've worked on the past. So I took this image right here. You see this image, and I created something like this. These are obviously, this is not for Walmart, but something you can do it for fun, or if you have different interest in graphic designing and stuff like that, you can certainly use Canva for that. So this is something it's not necessarily for Walmart purpose, but you can create some of this. If you have, like, if you're selling these goggles, you can use some of this image and create a design like this, and you can use this for your social media post, for instance, right? You can create something like this also for social media post. So these are all created in Canva from scratch. Obviously, we don't have time to go into all of this in detail, but I'm just showing you guys what's the possibility, what you can do within Canva. What else? Let me see if I have anything else. This is a little bit advanced. I did it for fun. It's the same bar. There are multiple different layers with that bar. So I was just having fun, and I thought it was a cool thing created a long time ago. So just wanted to show you guys, these are the things you can do within Canva as well. Usually people used to use Photoshop for this kind of work. This is a little bit advanced, but I don't know if we need it for Walmart. For sure we don't need it, but if something that you want to learn and you want to do something fun, you have some interest in graphic designing, these are the things you can do within Canva, and it's pretty simple to do actually. So this is another thing that I have done. And so here is the original image. So I've created different kind of portraits. Some people, they make money actually taking people image and create this kind of thing and print it out and make it a like wallpaper or something like that, and they can make money off of this. So like within a click of a button, Canva can take your original image and give you multiple version of different kind of with all different kind of options. We talked about color wheel. We talked about templates. Yep, we talked about templates. We talked about color wheel. What else? Oh, actually, you wanted to see, yeah, before I forget, you wanted to see what are all this here. So just quickly, can't probably go in very detail on any of this, but let me just show you quickly what are these. So let's say, so we start with elements. Elements is basically any sort of thing that you can, you want to put it on your design. So let's say if I want to do circle, okay, you have two options. You can just come here and say C, and it will give you a circle with color. And then you can change the color and whatnot. But we can do it from here as well. So circle is an element. So there are mainly two things we work on Canva. One is your photo image, and other one is different kind of element. So you can see they give you all different kind of circles. So you can start look for, okay, what, like they have circles in videos, they have circle frame, they have this circle, filled in circle, and you can click on any of this. You can say see all, and they give you all these different kind of circles. Some of them are moving particles, some of them are still. Okay, and you can sort it here. Actually, you can say I want static. I don't want any animated circles. You can say static. Static, and it'll give you just static circle. If you want just animated, instead of going through all of them, you can just say give me animated, and I'll give you everything that's animated circle. And you can search pretty much whatever you want. You can say, I don't know, iPhone. Let's see if they have anything. So they have few on iPhone that are animated, but if you want to select both, or if you don't want to select any, it'll give you more options. See, somebody's joining now, or okay. So now you search for iPhone and it gives you all different kind of iPhones, so you can use it on your design. Okay. Let's say you want to search for Windows or window. I'll give you all. So these are called elements. I think somebody was asking before, what are elements, right?
Well, actually, I want to know all the tabs because I didn't know what some of them meant.
Okay, so this is elements, but within elements, you have all these different options as well. You have graphics. You can say, no, I want photos. So it will give you photos. You can say door. No, I want front door. I want welcome, right? So you can go through this as well. And then there are options here as well. No, I want videos only, right? Within my, like, this is my keyword, right? Welcome home. So based on that keyword, it will show you all this. So you can say shapes, audios, frames. So these are frames. You can use, let me show you guys what is frame. This is one of the cool thing I use sometimes. So let's say if I want to take this frame, I want to put an image within this frame. I don't want the image to go outside. So what I can do, let's say I want to take this image, okay? And as you're hovering over, you see it's coming within that frame. Do you guys see that purple line outside? So if I take this away, it doesn't go inside. But as I'm dragging this inside, it fits in. If I leave my mouse, you see it fits in. Now this is within the frame. And obviously you can make it bigger or whatnot. And that's it. So it stays within this frame shape. So that's what the frame is. Sometime, or I use it sometime to create different designs. So there are your elements. Text is where you can start writing things. And there's your text elements. And there's so much you can do with text, obviously. This is brand hub. This is where I was talking about, like you can have your let's say this is my logo, and I can create a logo and keep it within my brand folder in Canva, and I can just use it whenever I want. I can just come here and say, hey, give me my logo, and I can just pop in right away. That way I'm not going all over in my computer and trying to find that logo. And you can select your brand color within this, so that way they're there and you can use them anytime. Because sometimes if you say, okay, my brand color is yellow, but there are many different kind of yellow out there, but you want specifically, if you are using for your brand, you want specifically the same color every time. So this is where you keep your brand colors, and you can use it all the time.
And it helps. I see it helps you stay on brand, because that was an issue that I had too, that I would lose the colors. But that's really cool.
Yeah.
You can share it with somebody or tell somebody, go and design, and everything's there. I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, you can. And then you can share this with your team, and they can start using your brand color as well. This is very important when you are having your own website and you want to stay within, like, especially for private labeling and stuff like that. That's when this is going to become very, very handy. It's going to save so much of your time, because a lot of times, color looks very similar, but like eventually if you create 100 different design, you think you are using same color, but you will probably end up with 50 different colors. So, but you want to stay consistent with branding color and text, right? What else? Upload. So this is where you can upload different picture, whatever you want. Yeah, so you can upload images from your computer, or you can record yourself as well. So if you click here, you can, you have your camera on and whatnot. You can record yourself. You can use videos. You can record yourself with audio. So you can do all of this from upload. Okay. Then drawing. This is a new feature. Well, when I say new, it's probably 5-6 months. It wasn't there before. So right now you can take this and you say, okay, I want to write something. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay. I want to put my signature or whatever. And you can create lines and stuff like that, like freehand. Canva didn't have this before, but right now, let's say you are creating a document and you want to show something that's highlighted. This is what you're gonna do. Okay. So they didn't have this before. It's pretty cool. And then the brush stroke size, you can make it smaller, larger, whatever. So that's your freehand kind of drawing, as if you are doing it on your iPad or something like that. See, it's pretty smooth, actually, not bad. So the project tab this is where you create, like, you can create different folders and whatnot, and you can arrange your design that way. So that's where the project comes. And then photos is where you find all different kind of photos. And these are, if you have pro version, these photos are actually paid photos. So they have integrated with all different kind of image providers, and if you have pro version, The way you know you are able to use Pro or not, when you are using free, anywhere you see this crown, you would not be able to use it. Or if you do, there will be a Canva watermark on top of it. But right now, since I have Pro, I can use anything. Like these are Pro videos, Pro images, and you'll save tons of money actually, on this kind of photos. Because if you go and buy from out there, I think there was a link where I could show you guys, people, the company, they charges probably a few $100 for a nice image, and you are getting all those for free. So it's really worth it if you're using it. Paying Canva, I think $114 or $130 a year, and you get all of this for free. And you can actually create designs and stuff. You can sell it on Canva community as well. Like people will buy, and you will get some money from there. So that's photo. That's video. You can search for different kind of videos, and then you'll find it here. It's a huge library of videos. People are putting like all the time, so it's huge. And then you can record yourself, obviously. This is your background. You can use any of this background here. You can search by color. They will be here. So many backgrounds. But if you don't like any of them that you find here as a background, you can certainly go back to your content, or sorry, elements, and you can search for it. You find something that you like, or even on photos, you can find something that you like, and then you can use it as a background. For instance, let's say we go to elements and we're looking for something, what do you call? Let's say we want something yellow background. So it'll give you all these different backgrounds. So you can use any of these. These are photo, but these are background. People made it, and you can use any of them and create as your background. And if you just right click and set image as background, it'll be my background now. So you can use that. Chart, this is pretty cool. You can use like on Excel or Google spreadsheet, the way you can put different data, and based on the data, it creates different chart, pie chart, or different graph, bar chart. You can do those in Canva as well. So if you're creating a report or something like that for a presentation, you can certainly use this. It's pretty cool. And then effects, you can save different effects here that you are gonna. So effects is nothing but elements. So you can save some of them to use later on. These are my own folders that I've created. So they're all there. Let me see if we go under purchase. I didn't purchase any of these, but what else? Oh, here it is. Here's the app. So Canva has integrated with different apps as well. So you have those. So let's see what they have right now. So as you can see, we can use any of these. There are a bunch of apps. You can use this popular. Some of them I didn't even use it. You can integrate with Google Drive. You can use YouTube within here. You can create QR code, emojis, Giphy, all this app. If you take it and Google Photos, so you can just take it from your Google Photos as well. You can create a simple website within Canva as well. And see, all these are different apps. I don't even use many of them, and they're constantly adding different apps to this. So feel free to go there and look out for something that you like, especially if you have Pro version. You can certainly add any of these and then use it. All right. So obviously there are a lot more to it. You can edit your photos in many different ways. You can remove backgrounds. So let's see. Let me show you probably one backgrounds remover. So if I take this one, I'm not sure if it is a good photo to remove the background, but what we can do, and this Pro version as well. So if you have the photo selected, you come here and edit photo, and you can say remove background. You see, it removed all the background. So you have her only with, by AI kind of read it and took a best guesstimate. And then see, let's say there is a little part I don't like, it didn't catch it quite. So I can come here and do it, and then you can say erase, and then here you can say erase, and then you can see it can erase it. So, and then by mistake, let's say, oops, I erased this part as well. So that's when you're gonna use restore, and you're gonna run your brush stroke again here. It will restore it. But it's more tedious. I would just take the picture and edit it again if I did it by mistake. And during the erasing part, I would be a little bit more careful. Maybe I can make it bigger, and then try to erase carefully. But most of the time, the automatic background remover does pretty fantastic, without an issue. And then there are so many features here. This is beta, so they just recently added this magic edit. I have not used it. You can highlight and stuff like that. Reset brush. I don't know actually. I have never used this one, so you guys can play with it certainly. What else? This is also in beta right now, and they have shadows. You can put shadows. You can focus on certain. So if we want to focus on this image, and it's doing its job, so it's gonna make the background a little bit blur. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the background is a little bit blurred now, and they're focusing on the human here, and we can increase the intensity of the blur. Let's say, see, as we're increasing right here, look at right here, as we're increasing, the blur is increasing. And then focus also, we can focus more or less the intensity of the focus position. What else? Yeah, there are also a bunch of different things. This mockup is pretty cool also. It's called a smart mockup. Let's say you were selling a t-shirt, okay, and you want to create a demo. You can take her. See, she's wearing t-shirt, and there was a different way of doing it in the past. I think they have changed a little bit, but no issue. Let's give it a try. Let's say we are going to take this image and put it on this t-shirt maybe. See, this is probably not the right image to put it here, but if you have an image that you want to create a t-shirt and you want to sell t-shirt, certainly you can. You see, it's kind of blends in, and then you can create a mock-up, so you don't have to hire somebody to do it for you. There are lots of different characters you can use, so it's pretty simple, right? As you can see, we can do some of those cool things as well. That's all I think I had in my mind. Do you guys have anything? I know we are top of the hour, but if you guys have anything in my mind, I can certainly give you guys some more time. If not, I think that's it for today. I hope the session was useful. If you guys can give me, sorry.
Super.
Very good, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you upload, say you want to upload your own images to Canva? Because there may be like one or two images I may want to use like a template and edit what it says. So how do I upload my basic image to Canva? And then can I also layer images, more than one, on an image, on an item?
Yeah, so if you have this image, let's say I wanted to put Walmart. Like, this is a Walmart image that I took. I import. Wow, actually, it just the AI just grabbed it and put it on her. So
can I upload it from my own computer? Like, if I have my computer? Okay.
Definitely. So here you go, upload. And then here you go. It gives you an option.
Okay.
You can select an image. Let's say if I wanted to bring myself here. So it's right here. You see? So
Okay.
right now, here's my, oh no, I don't want to put it on her. I can go Control Z and then upload. Let's say I want to put it here. So here you go. So now I can do whatever I want. If I want to remove the background, I can say remove background. See, the background is removed. And then
Tagging on, let's say you had a backpack and you're trying to put it on the back of someone. You would first have to remove the background of wherever the backpack is and then superimpose it on the image that you want it.
on the bag or something? Did you say you wanted to put it on the bag? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat the question again?
You're mute, whoever asked that question.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know. What was your question? If you can repeat it one more time, that'd be awesome. I think she was talking about something. Like if you have a bag or something, let's say I wanted to use this one, this bag, and I want to put my image on top of it. Not sure if that's what she asked, but there you go. If I want to put myself on a shopping bag, this is how we were gonna do. But now it's taking the background as well. Now let's say if I didn't want to put the background, I just wanted the cutout of myself on that bag. What I have to do, I have to go outside and take this one. Let's say this is my perfect cutout picture. It's not, but let's say it is, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download this first without so PNG, and I'm gonna put transparent background, so there will be nothing on the back. You will download it, then it will become an image itself, then you can bring it back, so the original photo will be without background. And then if I put it on this bag, it's not gonna show that background anymore. But right now, since my original has the background, when I'm putting it on top of this frame, it's taking the original photo. So that's the workaround. Make sense?
Can you also do that with text as well? So say like if I had an image and I wanted to change the text, but I wanted to layer more than one text on a photo, could I do that with text as well?
So you mean, let's say this is my image, right? And I wanted to write you mean something like this?
Right. And then what if you want to put something else, like layer it kind of thing?
Yeah, sure. So let's say we have this now. Let's say I want to put this image, okay, on so let's make it a little bit cool, okay? So we're gonna make this, put it here, and this is how you can do it. But if you want to put that image on top and then color on or the text on, right now it's layered, right? First layer is my photo, second layer is this mountain photo, and the third layer is the topmost layer is the text, right? So let's say now I want to make this text as between, it's like making a sandwich between me and the mountain photo, right? I want to put it behind. So I'll just right click on this text and you come to the layer and you can just say send backward. So now it's sitting between me and the photo, right? So now here's a cool trick. I wanted to keep it there, but I want to make it visible, not 100%. Like if it is on the top, you're seeing this one first, then this mountain image, right? But I wanted to keep it here. Then I wanted to bring the opacity down on top picture. So I can do like this. So now You are seeing the top one is a little bit faded, the top layer. You are seeing my text, but the mountain is sitting on top of the text. You see what I mean? So if I increase, it will go away. If I decrease all the way, the mountain is going to go away. If I increase all the way, the mountain comes on the top and the text goes away. And then if I put it somewhere in the middle, now I am seeing the mountain image is sitting on top of my text. If you want to give like a little bit nice, view or something like that. You see, it looks different. Maybe I want to decrease a little bit more. Yeah, I want to decrease a little bit more. So here you go. You can do that. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
So this is how you do layering.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Any other question? If not, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I just want to remind, if you guys can help me with the some written review, or making a video, that will really help me with my course that I'm creating for Canva. But if any of you are interested to get into the course, you will have access to me for 3 to 4 months. I mean, obviously, you guys are family, so I'm available on the elite group anyway. But I mean, there are lots of pre-recorded video. You can go through it and learn. And then if you have any question, I'm there to support you as needed. And I have a team also, they can support you too. But if you're interested, if you think that you want to pursue Canva learning further. So I have done quite a bit on Canva. I can show you all the things that I know. It's going to be on the course. So obviously it's outside. The course is around $597, but obviously I'm going to give you guys huge discount if anybody's interested. I'm not pushing or anything, not trying to sell to you guys, but if you're interested, just let me know. Okay. All right, guys. And one more thing, the spreadsheet that I use for my Walmart sales tracking and stuff like that. I think Michal wanted me to share that or show it to you guys how I do things. Maybe on one of the session, maybe one day I can show that as well. If any of you are interested on that. Okay. Thanks, everybody. If there's no more question, wish you all the best and happy, nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.